What's going on, STG community? It is weekly Showdown 12 online. And tonight, Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 are our featured titles, man. We got a couple guys in here for Street Fighter 6, Ganja Soul and Suma. Both of these guys we know are legit. They got some serious skill. We're going to do a best of 9, basically a first to 5, man. We're going to jump right into this thing, man. Street Fighter 6 is underway, man, and we're proud to bring you this stream, man. Let's see what the kind of show these guys put on. Here we go.
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
If these two don't give me what I want, I may have to come in there and bust them up myself.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Checks with the projectile.
Smart decision.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Hits with the overhead. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Hits the jump in. Throws to get around their defense.
Nice, liking that.
Life lead opens up. What a finish. Great life gauge awareness there.
Ooh, nice finish.
Bags around. What did you make of it?
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Dash. Serenity Stream. They gotta stop the bleeding here before it's too late.
This fight's getting real interesting now. Wait.
Super on a chance for big damage with the punish counter.
Amazing awareness there.
Picks a good spot to use the super. Hits the Sochi Lanka. And it's gonna give them a rabid beatdown for some serious damage. They're backed up into the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Links it. Ooh, burnout activates.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Barely blocks the jump in.
Gotta close this out here and now.
They just burns out.
Oh, expect some bones to be broken here.
A real test. Go! Prince right now?
No, what?
Will this be enough to kill?
Fatal degree. Farewell.
Down and out.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Whew. I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
This is what a real fight looks like. It doesn't get any better than this.
Barry connects. Connects with the throw.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Drop that up.
Give them more of that, yeah.
Here comes the corner pressure.
Come on, you gotta give them more. More.
There's a burnout.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Below.
Dishing out the hot.
Closes it out.
I'm liking that finish.
Hard fought on both sides.
Round 1. Fight.
We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fist do the talking?
Yeah, I'm really excited to see these two fight it out. Nice, liking that.
It's back into the corner with pressure building.
Ooh, something's building, I can feel it.
Can't blame either of these fighters for not wanting to be stuck in that corner. Checks with the projectile. This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? Goes for the drive rush there. Perfect execution, and game plan nets our fighter a perfect round.
Ooh, nice finish.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Gets the jump in. Throws them. What's next?
Ooh,
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Side switch out of the corner.
Oh, this is getting tense.
Goes into the stance. Looking for a chance. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Spend some meter here, investing in the round. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
This is where things are gonna get
Experiencing burnout.
hitting a real rough patch.
Wide lead here, but picks a good spot to KO.
I'm liking that finish.
Player two just posterized their opponent.
I mean, sometimes it just be like that, you know?
Round one. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready.
You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So let's make this count.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
This might be an important turn in the match. Gotta be planning something.
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game.
Gotta keep pushing.
First, takes the round without getting touched.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Not sure how you're gonna break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
Who'll gain control of the match in the early going?
Well, we gotta see what lengths both fighters are willing to go to.
Player one will want to take advantage of the meter lead while they have it. Throws a fireball, springs forward with the drive rush.
Calm before the storm here.
Player two will look to apply pressure here.
This is where things are gonna get very interesting.
Put some distance between them. Doesn't want to engage. Going drive rush to keep it going. Looking for a chance. Parry. This is the turning point. They gotta turn it around. What'll happen here? Rush. Experiencing burnout.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
They're in the corner. This make good decision with that throw.
Flatline them.
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Who will capitalize on an opening? You're done!
Damn, that was intense.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever!
Put it on the best bout list. Talk about a barn burner.
Round one. Fight.
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now.
All right, let's go.
Grabs him.
Smart decision.
Denied up top. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. Next up. Player two has used up all their drive. Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Goes for the fireball. Drive gauge finally recovers. Gets the jump in. Decides to spin the meter to open up some more chances. Reads the overhead well and blocks.
Nice block there.
Snake strike hit. Are we going to see a comeback here? So they break forward to... Ooh, burnout activated.
Hitting a real rough patch.
Found the opening and snares them clean.
What's gonna happen next?
Each hit is so important.
We just gotta see one more pusher to finish it.
It's there.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Round two.
That match was too close, but definitely the kind of match you like to see, right?
Talk about the close rounds. That was frantic.
Serenity Scream. Medium kick hits. Player two can work with this lead.
Now's the time to strike while the iron's hot.
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. In with the snake step. Goes into the stance. Springs forward with the drop. Ooh, burnout activation.
Hitting a real rough patch.
Goes for the level 3 super art to show them this is how we roll in this town.
My magnum opus! Did that sting? Amazing awareness there.
Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Even the slightest hit may end the overhead, but it won't work.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
The next touch may decide this round.
One more attack.
Super art to show what a PhD fighter can do for you. Closes it out.
What was that?
Oh my days, there was a...
Round one. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
Ooh, let me see some of the good stuff.
Goes for the drive rush there. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Knockdown.
Good stuff there.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Very solid corner switch. Parries to cancel the fireball. Burnout is triggered.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Not shy with the grab.
I'd be collecting their thoughts here.
Knockdown.
Oh, just a little bit more.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Pounces on that mistake with the impact for the punish count.
That was super good.
Ayo!
Ha, they ain't getting up.
Man, they were scrapping. What did you think?
Oh, that was great. Those two are pushing each other to the absolute limit.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Jump! Goes into the stance. Lots of life to play with and full SAE with goals for the super art. Ooh. Is this early super going to have an effect? They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
This is where things are going to get very interesting.
Jumps in. Side switch out of the corner. Manages to block the top spawn entrapment to mitigate their defense. Gutsy play with the grab. Springs forward with the drive rush.
What's going to happen next?
Jumps. Drive gauge gap here. Found the opening and snares them clean. Was hungry for the grab. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 can't let go. Add some damage and flair with the super.
Amazing awareness there.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. My magnum open! You're done!
I'm liking that finish.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
Uses the fireball to try to get a reaction. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, but what's the plan this next round?
Oh, okay. That's how it is.
Player 2 has the super gauge advantage.
Oh, this is getting tense.
Player 2 with the lead. They're gonna end it quick or hang back.
They got
Turning it all the way up with the super.
amazing awareness there.
Target combo in 2. They switch sides. Their inches back to there's a burnout.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
Back into the corner. What setups do they have? Player 1 is in dark times with burnout. Night date incoming. Test the waters with a fireball. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Crushes in. Next step. Are you for real?
That was unreal.
Chun-Li wins.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Put it on the best mount.
All right, man. So yeah, that was quick, man. Pete Suma looking good. We haven't seen Pete Suma in a long time, but man, he looked pretty sharp. Respect to Ganja's Soul for hanging in there. Now, let it be known, Ganja's Soul is our Tekken 8 is his thing. So, and of course, Street Fighter 6. Pete Suma is definitely well known here in the Street Fighter 6 bracket. Interestingly enough, Suma has entered Tekken 8, so I'm curious to see whether we'll see that matchup again in our Tekken 8 bracket, that Ganja Soul Suma rematch. So maybe Soul gets some redemption there. But right now, for Street Fighter 6, it's like I said, Pete Suma's coming in, man. Putting respect on his name and respect to him. Well earned, good dude. Lots of talent and much respect to Ganja Soul. Also a classy dude, man, with lots of talent. So, listen, that's our first. That's gonna end our Street Fighter 6 first to 5 segment. But Tekken 8 is looking pretty good. We already have 7 entrants for Tekken 8, so it's gonna be very interesting tonight online. So. A lot of the heavy hitters are out, man. So make sure you guys come back and check us out for Tekken 8 at 9:30. Till then, though, man, we will check you later, man. Join us back here again for Tekken 8 action. Like I said, around 9:30, Small Town Gaming TV, Twitch. We'll see you next time.